everybody and happy Halloween. So if you're last minute and you're freaking out that you don't have a costume, don't worry because I got you covered. First we are going to start off with our eyes, and as always the NYX Wonder Stick Duo highlight side, and we're just going to put that into our eyelid just like so. Just set it as a primer. So we are going to go in with the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to take this first shade right here in Foxy, tap off the excess, and just coat that all over your eyelid as a transition shade. Then I'm going to go in with a brown shade, and I'm going to, with the regular brush, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place palette, the Saharan palette, and I'm going to pick up Castina, this brown shade right here, and use it as a transition color. And then with a fine tip brush, we're going to go back in with the Saharan palette in this color, this black shade down here, which is called Chad. And we are going to put that along where we just put the brown, but a little bit lower. A fine tipped brush, we're going to pick up in the Naked 2 palette, we're going to pick up this shade right here called Blackout. It's just a little less black than the one in the Juvia's Place palette. And we're going to pick that up, and we're just going to place that and work that into the corner of our eye. I'm going to go in with the Eye Man shade right here with my finger, because these shades work the best on your finger. And we're just going to place that in the middle right here where the white is on the cat eye. I'm going to pick up this Wadobe shade, this gold shade, and we are going to place that right above where the white is, but leave it white right here in your eye duct. Blending brush, you're going to go back in and blend those colors in the crease. I'm also going to blend these two right here in the middle where the white and the gold meet, just blend that in together. So next I'm going to go in and draw a cat eyeliner, an eye wing, and pop on some lashes, and I'm going to do that off camera just to save some time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so once you have your cat eye drawn and your falsies applied, next I am going to go in with my eyebrows, and for this trick you want to make sure that the hairs are like kind of bushing up, because animal eyebrows are bushy. I'm going to go in with the NYX eyebrow pencil in shade dark brown, which just looks like this. It's a dupe also for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I'm going to follow my top hairline like I usually do. But when I get to my arch, I'm going to arch it up just a little bit more, just to give it a cat-like effect. Okay, and then with the damp beauty blender, I'm going in with the Fit Me Foundation Matte and Poreless in shade 220, which is a natural beige. Going in with the concealer, just like your normal foundation. Once you have that done, we are going to go in and set our face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Setting Powder in shade 011, which is a creamy natural also. And then you're just going to put it underneath your eyes. We're going to use the Fit Me foundation in shade 355, which is coconut. And I'm just going to swirl that around in there. And then today for the cheeks, we are going to be using the Becca Cosmetics in shade Flower Child. Go in with the Naked 2 palette, and we are going to grab this shade right here, which is called Tease. Pick that up. And we're going to put that along the Cupid's bow right here, like a cat, how their mouth is just like so distinct. I'm going in with the Almay liquid liner, and it's got a brush on it. Your nose drawn, I will show you how to make that look wet like a cat's nose in just a second, and more pink, how cats' noses are pink. Then I'm going to go in with L'Oreal Paris, the Super Slim Infallible Liquid Liner in just black, and I'm going to make little cat whiskers on my face. Once you have your whiskers on, I went ahead and took my NYX NYX liquid eyeliner, and I elongated my waterline so it looked more cat eye like, and then I drew just a little bit above in my almond shape eye right here, and I just blended that back in so it gave more of a cat eye effect. Now, how we're going to make our nose look wet, we're going to go back in with the Juvia's Place palette. We're going to take this Fuela color right here, and we're just going to pat that on our nose so it looks more cat-like and it looks a little bit more wet. I'm going in with the Kylie Cosmetics, the August Bug. Next, I'm going in with the Strobe Light Highlight because every cat has to be glammed, obviously. We are going just on the lower lash line. I'm going in with the Ulta setting spray. Right, and so there you have it. If you don't have cat ears, that's okay. Your hair will work perfectly. I just took it in a little bun and wrapped it around and then stuck it inside of a bobby pin behind my head. So yeah, here is an easy, quick way to do a cat but still look glam and DIY all over. So stay tuned and I will show you how to do a deer with similar steps just like this. You can go ahead and leave your hair like this if you'd like. And yeah, just please keep watching. Okay, and just to save time, I went ahead and did my makeup. I did the same steps as I did before. I did the NYX Wonder Stick, and then I actually used this on my eyelid, my setting powder, and then went in with the Juvia's Place palette, and I used the Catstina shade, and I just transitioned it into my eye. And then I did a wing that went upward because deers are known for like having elongated like eyelashes. Next I'm going to, and then just went ahead and used my same blending sponge and went in with my foundation and just put that on my face. I did not set my face because that is the trick to this. So before we get into all that, I am going to just keep the eyebrows the same and just elongate the hairs, like make them bushy and sit straight up again. Because you're a deer, they don't have to be perfect. They actually need to be like bushy. Okay, so just like that. Then the only difference is we're going to use a cream contour for our cheeks today to really get the color because you need it to be dark. So I'm going to use the other side of that NYX Wonder Stick Duo. I'm going to and then we're going to make right up here dark. Yeah. Blend that in really, really well. Okay, once you have that done, I'm also going in, the reason why we do the cream first before we set our face with powder is because once you put a powder over top of a liquid, and then try to go back in with a liquid or a cream. No, no, no. That's how you get that cakey look. So now, once you're going to use powders, you stick to it. Like, you have to just use powders only. So, in with my fluffy brush, I'm going in with this shade, and I'm going in with this dark shade mixed right here. Because, like I said, we want this to be dark, and you want to make it bigger on your cheeks because that's where you're going to put the dots. So, you want it to be a little bit bigger than just your normal contour. This is going to go against every single contour rule that you are told, but that's okay because this is Halloween and you're allowed to. Okay, so I have a very light shade. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation, and it's in shade Ivory. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Okay, so then once you highlight your face with that really light foundation, I went ahead and put it on the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and on my top of my forehead. I'm going to go in with my setting powder, so that way that stays super light. But with the back of a brush like this, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade Fair Clair. And then you're just going to put I went ahead and put that foundation on the top of my lip because you want that to be super blended in as possible with the rest of your face. Then I am going to go in with Lolita by Kat Von D and just put that on the bottom of my lip. Then you can go in and smudge these just a little bit so they don't look as prompt, and just smear them out just a little bit so it looks more realistic. Lastly, I'm going to go in, with my setting spray that, and we're going to use that stroke highlight again because a glam deer for Halloween. Then I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl, just a regular dark brown pencil, and do the exact same thing we did with the cat, but do it with brown for the nose. You can use black if you'd like, but I just wanted this to feel warmer. Alright, so after that, we went ahead and, once you put your nose on, I went ahead and put a bottom layer of mascara on and just set my face with setting spray. I put on one of these stylish furry vests that we all had to have in 2011, and there you have it, a glam deer. There is 2 easy ways to do a quick Halloween look, and so don't sweat it if you did not have a Halloween costume. I hope that you guys enjoy. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Bye, guys.